News Business Brief. Now from New York, Stephen Gear.
Good evening. Most major banks today lowered their prime lending rate to 12.5%. This follows the drop to 12.25% by Bankers Trust yesterday. Industrial production fell 0.6% in September, partially due to the auto workers' strike. It was the first monthly decline since the end of the '82 recession. Economist Henry Kaufman sees the GNP rising to an annual rate of as much as 5% by the end of the year, from 3.1% in the third quarter. 4 of the Bell System holding companies said their third quarter earnings were even better than expected, while several banks, including Citicorp, reported lower profits. On New York financial markets, stocks fell about 5 points despite the drop in the prime rate. Interest on T-bills was also down. Gold fell $2 and the dollar was mixed. That's Business Brief. I'm Stephen Gear.
It's work, it's work, it works, it works.
6 months of power size for only $36. Call now.
Elaine Powers, the workout that works.
Now look, those friends of yours have taken off in 10 different directions since you were doing together. Now don't sing me any sad songs about your phone bill. You get Sprint for those long-distance calls. See, Sprint goes where your friends are everywhere. And, honey, you got a lot of friends. So you can call them in the big cities, the little towns, and everywhere in between. And do you save money? Now, honey, what do you think? Call Sprint. Find out about it.
Miss Rigby, revise these reports.
At Wang, we know what being a secretary is really like.
And cancel that conference.
And now we've designed the first computer for what you really do.
And type this by 10.
The Wang Office Assistant. It can juggle a lot of jobs at the same time. Typing, word processing, filing, scheduling, even spreadsheets. The Wang Office Assistant. Maybe you should bounce the idea off your boss.
Tutu wins a big prize.
Details tonight.
The only thing I think about is my hair.
Vidal Sassoon, hair care consultant for the athletes of the 1984 Olympic Games.
It's here. New no-nonsense. The first pantyhose with 16-point contouring. Fits you even better than before. Shapes itself perfectly from your ankle all the way to your waist. Now no-nonsense outdoes its own reputation for fit with new 16-point contouring. It fits you even better than before. And that's no-nonsense.
Brian De Palma, the modern master of suspense, invites you to witness a seduction, a mystery, a murder. Body Double. You can't believe everything you see. Rated R. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Isn't that Florida orange juice?
Orange is smart for drinking orange juice, for that clean and sunny taste. Hey, orange is smart for drinking orange juice, pure refreshment any place. Hey, orange is smart for drinking to your body's content, the taste that only nature could invent.
100% pure from Florida.
Hey, Chief, orange is smart.
That look, that clean makeup look.
The clean CoverGirl look of Jennifer O'Neill.
That CoverGirl look.
When something works, I stay with it. Like CoverGirl Clean Makeup. Gives me fresh color, fresh coverage, and clean Noxzema ingredients. So good to my skin.
That look, that clean makeup look.
CoverGirl Clean Makeup by Noxzema. The good skin look.
Ooh, that look.
Introducing Almost Home cookies from Nabisco. The cookies that taste almost homemade.
These peanut butter fudge cookies taste almost homemade, Dalton. So moist and chewy. But that name, Almost Home. I haven't tasted a cookie so moist and chewy since I was home on leave. But Almost Home, that's a description, that's not a name.
Almost Home cookies with enough varieties to satisfy even an army.
What would you call them, Dalton? Almost gone?
Tomorrow.
It's safe and it's filled with guys just like me.
Howie's old frat house is the perfect hideout.
It's Howie.
And these animals are initiating the fall guy. Then, Alexis has an army hot on her trail.
This is outrageous.
And Jeff's search for Fallon is over.
I just want to see her now.
On Dynasty. And when an old friend is a victim of violence, Peter gets caught in the final showdown. Hotel. Tomorrow, all starting at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
I don't usually talk to people with my back turned, but I don't want you to look at my face. I want you to look at my hair. I want you to see what makes Preference by L'Oreal so special. The softness and silkiness are obvious. The color isn't. Look, it's so natural. Not that flat or one color look I was so afraid of. So I don't mind if Preference costs a little more. I'm worth it.
Preference by L'Oreal.
I wanted you to be the first to see my new apartment.
Oh, it's beautiful. I always knew you'd have a place like this.
Have a seat. I'll make us some General Foods International coffees. Cafe Vienna.
You remembered. I love cinnamon.
Mine's Irish mocha mint. Tastes like an after-dinner mint.
You know, I should have gotten you a housewarming present.
You already did. You're here.
Celebrate the moments of your life.
With General Foods International coffees.
Thursday at 8, 7 Central. John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John. The biggest movie musical of all time. Grease is the word. Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
Don't leave, darling. Paper dolls will be right back.
Friday, Benson runs for Lieutenant Governor.
We're bound to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Then Webster oversees a delicate moment.
There is nothing wrong with a boy seeing a parent naked.
Good, because I saw you naked, too.
All starting at 8, 7 Central, Friday.
Bonjour. The lesson begins, s'il vous plaît. La chemise, le pantalon, les chaussettes, la ceinture, les chaussures, les lunettes de soleil, le costume.
For style this international, you need but one foreign phrase. Pierre Cardin.
I want to swim the Caribbean,
lie on its sunny shores,
go places I have never been,
do what I've never done before.
Now for $299, American Airlines can take you to any of 13 Caribbean islands. Only $299, including hotel and airfare.
We're American Airlines, something special in the air.
Fire safety on the trains tomorrow at 6.
It's from up here that President Reagan, if re-elected, is determined to orbit killer weapons. He'll spend $1 trillion. The Russians will have to match us. And the arms race will rage out of control. Layer on layer, orbiting, aiming, waiting. Walter Mondale will draw the line at the heavens. No weapons in space from either side. On November 6th, draw that line with him.
Put on the power of sheer energy. Put on the power of sheer energy. And work all day to leave your legs as lively as can be. So put on the power of sheer energy.
The power of sheer energy pantyhose comes from special springy fibers that massage and soothe your legs. Energy you can feel to put on the power, day and night.
Put on the power of sheer energy.
Sheer energy pantyhose from Legs.
I said that thin pads didn't work.
I was totally skeptical about this product.
I said I don't believe it.
So what changed your mind?
Sure and natural.
Sure and natural.
Sure and natural.
Sure and Natural took out Maxi Bulk and replaced it with a super fiber system so the pad can be thin.
It's true. Sure and Natural replaces any thick pad.
You can get thick pad protection out of this thin pad.
I'm sold on it. I'm sold on Sure and Natural.
Sure and Natural. So much protection, you'll never go back to thick.
Simply no substitute for the style of Vidal Sassoon. Vidal Sassoon styling mousse, styling gel, and protein-enriched hairspray.
Thursday on 2020, the elderly drug crisis that could affect someone you love, plus stepchildren. How do you prevent them from tearing your marriage apart? Watch 2020 Thursday.
Today, class, we're making souped-up meatloaf.
Souped up?
In cooking class, auto mechanics.
I can't make that. Sure you can. I don't have a driver's license.
We're souping it up with Lipton onion soup mix, so it tastes better. You just let Lipton's special seasonings and toasted onion pieces soup it right up. The results?
Delicious. Think I can make this at home?
Sure. And you don't need a driver's license.
Soup up your recipes with Lipton Onion Soup Mix.
Aspirin was introduced in 1899, Tylenol in 1955. Today, there's Advil, a major development in non-prescription pain relief. Advil contains a non-prescription strength of ibuprofen, the medicine found in the prescription brand Motrin. Just one Advil is as effective as 2 regular aspirin, yet gentler to the stomach than aspirin. If you're aspirin allergic, before taking Advil, ask your doctor. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Next, the mad bomber's on the loose.
It is personal.
And Jessie's past comes back to haunt her.
I'm gonna blow us up.
Next. Next week on Paper Dolls.
Larry Caswell.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, where President Reagan and Walter Mondale stand on the economy and how it will affect you. Also, we'll look at working women and stress, plus Christy McNichol and David Brenner on Good Morning America.
John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, the biggest movie musical in history. There's never been a school like Rydell High, and there's never been a movie like Grease. Thursday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
I'm Peter Jennings. Tomorrow on ABC's World News Tonight, Walter Mondale's new momentum. Is it real or imagined?